Childcare availability is likely playing a big role in getting people back to work following last year's shutdown due to the pandemic in Chautauqua County. That's according to leaders in the industry who tell our Claire Galt that access to childcare services are vital in the return to normalcy.
We have so many rural areas here where there aren't centers, so it's important that we establish some more in-home providers and also have options for second shift care, overnight care.
That's Beth Starks, Assistant SUNY JCC Professor and Early Childhood Education Coordinator, who says in addition to the rural areas of Chautauqua County, the city of Dunkirk also falls behind in childcare availability. She says the $2.2 billion in funding from the American Rescue Plan allocated in the state's budget this year could be used to create new centers to fill those gaps. Out-of-the-box thinking, like encouraging businesses to offer childcare on site, could also be another solution.
If you were to give this benefit, or if you were to provide childcare on site, you now could have a tax credit as well.
Like many industries, over the past year, weaknesses have surfaced. However, Stark says it's not all bad news.
But I think that everyone has really recognized the importance of early childhood education, that you hear it talked about more, that more families are openly discussing maybe issues with childcare or paying for childcare or how important childcare is.
The funding allocated in the state's budget is also available to help families struggling with childcare affordability.
I think that people sit down and do the math. And if it's better for me and my family, by the time I have to pay for childcare and transportation and all the other issues, if it's better not to be working, then I'm not going to work. And so what we have to do, if we're going to look at this from an economic development perspective, is to remove those barriers.
Claire Galt, WNY News Now.
All right, Claire, thank you. Stark says if you need assistance with childcare, the first step is to contact the Chautauqua Child Care Council. You can learn more online at chautauquaopportunities.com.